Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how I send out emails to and meetup messages regarding the upcoming meeting, and also how I post um, on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Nextdoor about the upcoming meeting. I usually start on LinkedIn. I go to our group or website. And I look for the most recent post that I did, and here it is. And I copy it, and I start a new post, and I just update it. So it is this Thursday morning, February 1st. Try to keep the words to a minimum here. 9 to 10:30. Oh, the first. Um, and I just update. In this case, I just update the first name because our last presenter was Kara Johnson, and this time it's Shelley Johnson. And now I have to go back to our meetup page. I'll pull up that event, and I'll copy the title. And going back to LinkedIn, the title goes in here. It's okay for it to be in bold, I think. And I do like to put in the link to the meetup uh, page for that event, for this Thursday's event. So I'm going to update that here, put in, and LinkedIn, or convert it to a LinkedIn URL, but for now it's meetup. And so this one looks, I'll review it. It's this Thursday morning, February 1st, 9 to 10:30 via Zoom. It all looks good to me. To join the meeting, that URL stays the same, passcode stays the same, meeting ID stays the same. Okay, so I'm going to post it, and I think we'll see that they changed that URL to a LinkedIn URL. Okay, and now what I like to do is I copy that, and now I'm going to go to this other LinkedIn group, which I think some people think is ours, but it's not. I've contacted them, and they were receptive, but they said they know not much they can do. Anyway, so we have people in that group that are interested in BoulderNet, so I'm going to post the same one there on that LinkedIn group. And now I'm ready to do Facebook. Oh, there is one more. Is there another link? No. Okay, so Facebook, I'm going to go to, we'll do a few of them here. We'll do our BoulderNet Facebook page first. And just paste the same post in here and post that. And there's about 4 I do altogether. And the next one is going to be, I'm going to go back in a second, and I'll pick up 0027. That's Louisville and Superior, and I'll just post it in there. I've been doing this for a long time, and it seems like it's acceptable to post it there. And then there's also this is actually a Facebook page for Sheila Clemenson. It's also Louisville and Superior. She has this career Facebook group, so I'm going to post it there. And then there's another group for Louisville and Superior. It's called Anything Goes, so you can post about politics, business, stuff like that. So this is certainly acceptable here. And I think the only other Facebook thing I do is Boulder Collective, and this has 21,000 members. you you have to be you have to get approval to join, and I think a lot of people don't. Oops, I don't want to post. I need to create an event. A lot of people don't look at it of this 21,000 very often, so it's limited. It's not extremely useful, but I think it's pretty useful. So I'm going to create an event, and the event name, I always start with BoulderNet, and I'm going to paste the topic and the presenter. I think there's room for those. Let's see, in Facebook. So yeah, that fits. And the date is going to be February 1st, and it's going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'll put an end date and time. So it's going to end about 10:30, and it's virtual, and I'm going to put an external link in there. And what I do is I'm going to copy the details except the organizer information. I'm going to basically just paste this in there under details for the event. And let's make sure we make this public, not members only. I put the details in here. There's plenty of room for the whole thing here. So just leave that in there. And I'm going to pull out the URL for joining the meeting here. So this is right there. It ends in 09. I've memorized that much. I think I might be done with the details. And now I'm going to put the link in here. And that should be it. Although I do like to put in the something for the graphic, for the photo. I kind of like to use our logo thing. Let me see, logo. Yeah, I think this is the one I like to use. I kind of think this is nice. We could put a photo of the presenter, but I kind of like this in here. So I think we're good. This can be adjusted. Oops, I have to. Wow. January 18th. What happened there? February 1st. And it is Shelley. So I must have the wrong date in here. Wow. So I'm going to take care of that while I'm there. Edit event. And it's a little bit slow. Wow. Huh. I don't think it popped up here. Edit. Okay. Edit now. Boy. February 1st. But down here, I forgot to change the date. So February 1st. Wow. Hate when that happens. And it's Shelley. And everything else should be okay. So save changes. And we go back to Facebook. And I fixed this date. And I think everything else looks good. So I'm going to create the event. I think sometimes it takes a few minutes for it to actually load in the Boulder Collective Facebook group. But let's see if I can, don't need to invite anybody. Let's see if I can look at events here. Well, there it is. And you can edit it. I guess it's all set. Okay, February 1st. Okay. Okay, now I do like to do next door. And I'm going to go back to LinkedIn and copy the post again. And I'm going to put it on the next door I'm going to throw it in there. So it's pasted, correct date, everything. Go next, and here you can pick anyone, or you can, in my case, you can pick nearby neighborhoods, which is my neighborhood of about 1,000 homes, and 500 of which are members of Nextdoor, and 54 other neighborhoods. That's quite a few people. What I like to do, well, I'll go ahead and try that this time. I do that one time, and then when I was sending emails right the morning of the meetings, I would switch to the other. But I'm not. This might be the best one to use, so I'll leave it there. And now I post it. You could add other groups that you might be a member of. So that's Nextdoor. And now I'm done with posting. So I'm going to send a message to our meetup members. And well, this goes to any members who have not declined to receive messages from the organizers. So I'm gonna go back to the main page here and manage group. I copied the information about this Thursday's meeting, and now I'm going to contact members, those who have agreed to receive messages from the organizers. I'm going to paste information in the message box here, and I'll check it February 1st. The right presenter, right topic, and oh, that's old, isn't it? I'll delete that event. Okay. And I think the rest of it's okay. Get rid of empty lines at the end. Also post in the message board form. And now I just need to do a subject. And it turns out that it's not obvious when people receive this message this Thursday, February 1st, 9 a.m. Yeah, when they receive it, it's not obvious what date it's going to be, so it's good to put this in here. And then I'm going to put in the, oh, I don't like to have the quotation marks. It shows up funny. And so I exclude those. And if there's room, I'll put in the presenter's name. Let's see if that works. It might not. So everything should be good. I'm going to submit it to be sent. And maybe that subject's too long. We'll see. Nope. Okay. The email has been successfully sent. And now I'll go to MailChimp, and we're going to send I have to log in. I have more than one account, so we'll go to the BoulderNet account, and we'll log in, and they're going to send me a code, a verification code. Check my, there it is, on my phone, 551408, and I can skip it for 2 weeks. And I'm paying $13.50 a month. I think we can get that, revert to the free account, but we'll see. Okay, so now I'm going to look at all campaigns. And I'm going to look for the previous, well, I call it initial, because I used to send out initial one, and then on the morning of the meeting, I'd send out a reminder. But I'm trying to cut back on the time involved, and this might, if we just do the one email, it might enable us to use a free account. Plus, we've had so many RSVPs and attendees, I don't think we need the additional email. So I'm going to replicate the last initial email I sent, and we're going to rename it I put, I can leave the initial and just change the date 201, save that, and we're going to edit the subject, and that is going to be, I try to keep this as brief as I can, so 2-1 for February 1st. I'm going to go back and grab the title again. Let's see, we'll see if there's room for her presenter's name. Back to LinkedIn, or back to MailChimp, and I'm going to replace the previous title and presenter with, and I'll see if I can fit in career coach. Okay, so that should be okay. And this is what people will see: free job search networking and guidance and presentations, at least monthly. And so we're going to save that, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of the send time, which is going to be send now once I select send. And now we'll scroll down, and if I can find it here. Oh, here we go. Content, edit design, and we'll change some things there. And all I'm going to change is a few things. One is the date of February 1st. February 1st. There's plenty of room here. You can spell it out if you wanted to. I'm going to save and close that. And this stuff stays the same, but now I need to change the title and the presenter. I'll go ahead and add career coach again, since there's plenty of room for it. You want to check the font and stuff. You can change that up here, size and everything. I'm going to save and close that. And now we just need to fix the, so I click in here, and this comes up. I'm replacing all this stuff about the previous presenter and presentation. I'm going to throw in the information for Shelley and her presentation. So right there from the meetup. Oops. Let's see, is there anything else there? I think that's it, just that part. Okay, so I'm going to go back to MailChimp. I'm going to add that in here on the right side of the screen, and I'm going to add in her picture up here, which usually I have it readily available. So we go to the image icon here, and there she is. And we want to insert that up there, and I always decrease this to about 1/4 of what it indicates. So I'm going to try 250 for the width, and the height automatically keeps the proportion, so that changes. So I'm going to try it, save and insert. That looks pretty good. I'm going to move it to the middle, and I think I just need to double check things here. I did add in this thing about suggesting that people post something on their social media about the meeting, and also I added this thing about helping BoulderNet and what's involved, and I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to save it and continue up in the upper right, and I'm going to send a test email to myself, and you can send it to use a comment, send it to more than one person. So sending the test, and it's on its way. I'll go back to, let's see, let me go to my email account, and the email usually comes within half a minute anyway. It shouldn't be in, oh, it is over there. Oh, that's the meetup message that went out. So that's what it looks like. And you can see up it gets all kind of, it's kind of weird here. There's the title of our group, and then there's the subject I put in. And so I highlighted, I added the date and time, this Thursday. And then that's the rest of it. Let me look for, here we go. Here's a test email. I always click on always display, but for some reason it keeps asking me. So I'm going to check this pretty carefully. The subject, because this goes to almost 500 people. So BoulderNet this Thursday, February 1st, that's the right topic and the right presenter and a good picture or image. And then here again, the date's right, this Thursday, the subject's right, the presenter's right. This is the right information about the presentation and the presenter. And this all stays the same unless it's a special meeting without a presenter. Then we change that a little bit. And the rest of this stays the same. And I will now go back to MailChimp, and I'm going to go ahead and say send. And it says, are you ready to send? And yeah, send now. And that usually shows up pretty quick. I'll go back to my email account, and I think within a minute or two, I'll be getting that email. So that's it. There it is. You can check it. If you made any mistakes, you can always send another email, but we really try not to do that, not to bother people and not to use up our allotted number of emails we can send for cheap or for free. So that is that. And I'm going to stop recording, and let me know if you have any questions. Don Parcher at gmail.com, 619-987-5434.